You know, one thing I'm kind of surprised we didn't focus on more on the last episode, though, because I was going through the recording.
What's that?
We like barely acknowledged Leomon's being brutally murdered.
Because it happens like Sunday brunch.
I know,
Yeah,
but
it just kind of happens and they move on and end the movie.
we like mentioned it once, and we were just like, "Yeah, that Meikumon thing's weird, though. That's cool design that the evil Meikumon has." I'm like, "Damn, we just like said fuck you, Leomon. You died again."
Yeah.
That's he had such a finite thing. He went there to be like the grown-up dad for the kids, and then all of a sudden he's dead. That's it.
Yeah. It was funny because I remember it's such a pivotal moment for the show. We're just like, eh.
Hmm.
Oh well.
That happened.
He's done that before.
This ain't the first time.
And what's sad is the first time it happened was the same exact way. I believe it was it Patamon or Edamon that shoved the fist through his chest? It was in that fight, but I don't remember which one did it.
Was it Patamon?
I think it. I'm not sure actually.
How did Leomon die first?
I just remember him laying on the steps with Mimi and Joe, and that's all I remember from the death scene.
No, he was Saber Leomon when he got struck by lightning from
Oh.
Metal Etamon.
Okay, but
Okay, so it was
a dark network bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lightning bolt hitting him straight in the back.
okay, so he didn't get a fistful of chest. Okay.
Now you're thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You're thinking
Yep.
of
Yep. Okay.
Your wires crossed.
I just know that scene so well. They just look all the same. It's fine. He's always laying on the ground with a hole in his chest.
Yep. He does not ever escape that thing.
Alright, we'll get started. If everyone is ready. Everyone have water, everyone good?
Oh, yeah.
I'm ready to go through
Yeah.
PTSD the episode.
No. Alright. Welcome to Digimon Conflict Tri, a Digimon podcast where we go through all of the Digimon OG series and Tri now, and compare it to our nostalgia versus new watchers, and kind of like break it apart and see what we think and see how it holds up. This week we went through Tri Movie 3, which is episodes 9 through 13, if you're watching on episode format, and it's the movie Confession. With me today, I have Keja.
Hoi!
Zeus.
Whoa.
Zeta.
Hello.
And Kain.
Hello.
And I am Cyan Kincaid, and we start off this movie on the end of Leomon's death, and into the realization that Himekawa knew the entire time. Poor teacher dude did not know and is pissed about it. And my notes are all over the fucking place, and I'm like reading this shit and I have no idea what I did. Why, hold on, why do I have a note saying, oh, now they like the outfit?
Because of the Hooters
Oh.
thing.
The girls.
The Hooter thing.
I don't remember
Oh,
what they called it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
I
girls
really
were
wish I wore
It's
The
Mimi's
cosplay
outfit.
cafe.
I'm just like, my first fucking note is Himekawa knew all along, and the second, oh, now they like the outfit. I'm like, wait, hold on. I'm trying to do this intro and I fucking forgot what I wrote.
It's okay. We can just wear the outfit next year for the next one.
Oh my god. Yeah. We have a cute moment with Sora for once, where she actually kind of does something. In the fact that she, hugs
Was there something
Mako.
on him?
Yeah, that too.
Are you really Cyan? You said something nice about Sora?
I said kinda.
That's still
It
something.
turns weird later on, though. It
It
gets a
r-
bit obsessive later.
It does. It really ruins it. But it was in the time, because we get a scene where Mimi's looking for Mako, and she finds Mako. Mako's fucking traumatized over everything that happened, runs away, falls down to the ground crying, and Mimi and Sora are both kind of there for her. Okay, I was being nice, but I'm gonna bitch about it because I hate that. So Mimi was the one that was obviously worried about her first and chased after her and like had messaged her and stuff. And then Sora's just like, no, I hug you. And I'm like, fuck it, bitch. You just happened to see her run past. Fuck off. Let Mimi do her thing. Mimi was doing the thing before you. All you did was like show up with some schoolwork and be like, hey, by the way, you still have to do schoolwork and don't worry, we've all been there when you don't even know what the fuck's going on. Mimi and TK are there for Mako far more than Sora is. So, there. Is that better? I bitched about Sora.
Yeah. I feel much better now.
I just want to say the first note I had for the movie was, oh, we're just getting straight back to normal after a trauma. And then, like, 2 seconds later, they did the thing with Mako, and I was like, okay, we're not back to normal, never mind.
We went from one trauma to another. It's
Yo.
mental fatigue.
Yeah. They kind of had to go back to school because they were kind of in the middle of this festival, and I guess at least they cut out the part where we had to witness the rest of the festival. They just kind of skipped straight to, we're cleaning up the festival, so now we can go back to trauma dealing. But, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Listen, the entire first part of this movie, I didn't care about the whole thing with the Bureau. I didn't care about the fucking Mako having a mental breakdown. I'm proud of TK and Kairi finally using the 2 brain cells they have in their head.
And checking on the O2 kids.
Yes!
Yeah.
It only took 2 movies, but they finally did it.
Oh, man.
And, like, only because they saw Ken in passing during that whole situation at the end of the movie.
Yup. They were
That
like,
still
hey.
pisses me off.
Not after, the government told them, oh, hey, by the way, the O2 kids are missing and we can't get a hold of them.
Yeah, but they hid that from the kids, and apparently, like, all the kids are missing.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, because even when Matt...
Not just the O2 kids.
Yeah, all the kids are missing.
Really?
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Because Matt confronts Himekawa, and Matt's like, hey, tell me shit, and she straight up just fucking lies to him.
Yeah.
And even, like, the teacher bitch is like, why the fuck would you lie to him? Like, hold on.
Yeah, because the first thing they should have done, because the O2 kids are also in the same country, was look for them at the start of trouble. I still, for some reason, that plot hole just pisses me off.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It's annoying that it's ignored for so long. I understand it's because they want to, like, focus on the main cast and, like, this is a main cast story. This isn't an O2 kid story. O2 kids get their story later.
But that's fine, though. They could have at least acknowledged, like, hey, we can't get a hold of anybody, and moved on from there. It wouldn't have taken that long for them to do it.
Yeah.
The fact that they blatantly ignore it, and they're all older, they're smarter. They should know, hey, there's danger happening. We should make sure everybody's involved.
Yeah.
But it's also just, like, they're not just hiding the O2 kids. So part of me wants to wonder if they're not hiding it because the O2 kids are missing. They're hiding it because all the kids are missing, and they don't want these are their last Digidestin to freak out. This is their last hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was made in one of their previous movies, I think, of, like, there's other kids in the world, like, why is it us that's having to deal with it?
Because y'all are the only ones left.
Because they're all gone.
Yep.
Because that's another thing that irked me, because they fucking blatantly acknowledge that there's other kids. Why haven't any of them attempted to contact him? Even, like, Izzy. Izzy's normally the one that's the first one to contact anybody.
So, we did get TK trying to contact at one point, because we do, it was movie 1 where he put in, like, some big group chat, Agamon showed up in Tokyo, better watch out. So he put something in some kind of, like, group chat thing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna assume things are moving much faster than what we were anticipating, that he just didn't notice it, like, nobody's responding, or, like, he's thinking they're also too busy to respond or something.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to be left up to convenience for them to have forgotten it, but it's not like they haven't completely disregarded it, because we do get TK trying to reach out. we do get that, like, Himekawa has been hiding it the entire time, and it is literally just everyone except for these 8. So, it doesn't change it. That's frustrating.
Yeah, that's my main personal complaint with this. It's like the
Mm-hmm.
quality of life, not quality of life, the slice of life shit that
Mm-hmm.
had no relevance could have been taken out for them trying to figure out what's going on with the other kids that's around, or at
Yeah.
least make the scene if there's any messages coming to and from, and have like, oh wait a minute, no one's responding. That's weird.
Yeah.
Like that would have added some depth of mystery to the series. It would have added a lot more like urgency for everything too, instead of having this slice of life crap that they basically shoved down our throats in the second movie.
I get it to a degree, because I can talk about this a little bit more now, because we've been having this complaint about the slice of life thing. I get the slice of life thing more because they are very much fleshing out each of the characters' traits more. Because, like, in the old series, everyone was like, okay, Ty's courage because he's always the most brave and stuff. And, like, he kind of overcame that, but, like, we're getting to see them fully swing into the opposite direction. Kai's being a coward. Matt's leaning more into his friendship, being more like soft. Like, we see more of that in this movie, where he's like, it's good we get more ultimate levels, because that means it's more pressure, less pressure on you, and him trying to be more of a friend and less of kind of prickly how he's always been. We get Mimi full swinging into out of her normal like impulsiveness, because people are getting onto her about how she is. We get Joe, who's no longer being reliable and is being selfish. We get TK in the most helpless state he's ever been. And it is, everyone is facing the complete opposite of what their crest is at this point, which is of course the prophecy, like you must succeed, go through the darkness and move past it, which is the entire moral of the story. And we get that now, and it's kind of hard to explain that in the first 2 movies. With this one, it's a little easier because, again, we get TK being completely hopeless with Patamon's situation, which we'll get to, and we get Izzy being at a complete roadblock of not being able to figure something out, which his whole thing is knowledge. So the only ones that we don't have now is Kyrie being lost to darkness somehow, and I guess Sora being unloved, which none of us love her anyway, so that's fine.
But see, that was the thing I kind of was meaning. They sprinkle in that stuff throughout each movie, which I think is more than enough to build onto their characters already.
Yeah.
I just felt like there's a lot of wasted space that they could have made better use of.
There is, but I also feel like they made these movies as both of like a way for you to not have to go and revisit the series, and you can kind of get a refresher, as well as for a newcomer to come in. Because I feel like people that haven't watched Digimon but know what Digimon is could just jump in to try. I don't think you really need to watch Adventure O2 to jump in here. And that helps because they kind of like give you the slice of life stuff. It's detrimental as a Digimon fan, but it's helpful if you're not. If that makes sense.
No, it does.
I think it also doesn't help that like in one movie they put like 2 of like the biggest like tropey type slice of life things into one film.
This is true.
It's like, oh, we got the hot spring episode and the school festival episode in one fucking like movie sitting. That's crazy.
I would rather them shove them in one movie though than us have another movie of slice of life.
Yeah, but that movie just, it felt like so much filler.
Yeah.
It was actually like 90% filler.
Yeah. It was
that's my biggest complaint with is like it felt like a filler episode.
Movie 2 is just to build up Meiko and Meikumon. That is all it is. Because first movie we don't really get her. We just kind of like we get the introduction of her towards the end. Second movie is like, okay, we need to establish that you care about this character before we you throw this shit at you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm glad we got all that right before they took her away from us at the end of the same movie.
Yep. Love it.
The other problem with that though is that, you know, these megas happen and it's not a big thing.
No.
Because it's just brushed past right at the end of the movie.
Yeah. I mean, you say that, but this last one was kind of a big thing. This one kind of hit hard.
Oh, the recent one.
This one was.
This one hit hard.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
we will get there because we are. God, so much happened in this movie.
Yo.
It is the longest movie for a reason, but my God. Anyone remember? I have not the Kyrie TK ship bait happening again. What happened? What happened?
They went to Ken's house, I think, and they knocked on the door, and both of them were there. And then there was something that Kyrie thought as TK was walking away.
That he's really grown up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I forgot. I was like, I wrote it down. Man. We also have a moment where, like, okay, I love Mimi, and I'm generally almost always on her side on things, but I kind of wanted to punch her in this episode because they bring Mako in, and Izzy's over here trying to ask her questions and stuff like, hey, when was Kumon infected, or if you can, like, any kind of help would help me, like, narrow things down, because he's trying to get to the root of all this throughout this entire thing with what little information he has because the adults are hiding shit. And then Mimi is just like, now's not the time. And he's like, this is kind of the only time. I'm sorry if it's like ignoring feelings, but we kind of need these answers. And Mimi's just like, no, she's obviously upset. I'm like, he's fucking right though.
The fate of both worlds could be on the line. Now is not the time for this shit.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I'm actually on Mimi's side because I understand it, because Mimi spent a lot of time with Mako. So she knows her emotional state is really fragile, more so now because she feels like everything's her fault.
This is true, but like I would get that a little bit more if we knew at this point of the story what we know by the end of the movie about Mekumon.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing, when he started pressuring her for answers, all the rest of the kids have dealt with Izzy's pushiness before.
Yeah.
This is a completely new person dealing with this, probably for the first time.
Yeah.
And that's already going to push her aside. Mimi's making sure that his blatant, like, disregard for her feelings doesn't push her away forever.
This is true.
Make things worse that would maybe make Komon Dark Digivolve further.
Yeah. I get it to a degree.
She didn't realize how good she was actually playing that.
Yeah. I get it, and I love Mimi. I still got to side more with Izzy on this one because, like, granted,
I get that.
What he would have found out probably wouldn't have helped him too much. Like, considering he's missing so much information.
I understand both sides of it though, because the answers are needed.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you can't disregard the person's feelings. Like,
yeah,
they just lost their partner, and like they're going through shit. You got to give them a little bit of time.
Yeah, I get it. We also get Joe back in full force. Joe being Joe and being cringy. So we finally get Joe character development after 2 fucking episodes of him being stagnant.
Finally.
Yo. It's kind of...
I kind of liked him stagnant.
I don't know. I kind of like... It's a side of Joe we haven't really got before, because even like child Joe, well, yeah, original OG Joe was very like worrywart, very like kind of stick in the mud. We do see in O2, when we see him in O2, he's a little bit more laid back and he's less stressed. And I feel like this leans more into that character because he's very like joking. He's like, no, you got to take care of yourself. You need to make sure you rest. You're not going to get anything done if your brain's tired. Trust me, I know this from experience. But he's also like kind of like, I don't know, kind of lighthearted about it, which I appreciate. That's the one thing I liked about O2 Joe over original Joe, because original Joe was always worrying and always a fucking pain in my ass. Like, dude, just chill the fuck out. I know you're the oldest, but like, stop it.
So, the thing I thought when I saw him be so upbeat for the first time, it's like, this bitch met his girlfriend and got lucky.
I love that. I love that What? So he has this conversation with Gomamon of like, I want you to meet my girlfriend, my partner, and Gomamon just straight up, does she exist? Can people actually see her?
I want to know because I don't think we ever find out.
I don't know. I don't recall. But there are things I have forgotten about this series as a whole, so who knows? Maybe we will. Maybe.
I would like to see this elusive girlfriend because I need to know if she actually exists too. Because this man's making me worry.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, so we get Joe's cleaning up the place, and Izzy is taking a nap as a bagworm on the floor. And all the Digimon pop out, and TK shows up, and poor Patamon. Poor TK.
Oh, no.
Takes a big fucking bite out of him.
It does. Seeing such a cute little Patamon go like rabid, it hits different. Like, we've seen Leomon go berserk, we've seen Coagamon and Ogremon go berserk, but seeing little Patamon go berserk hits different.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it's because we're so attached or because he's just so cute and adorable, and then, like, seeing fucking fangs in a Patamon, I don't like it.
They exist because we've seen Tsukaimon having fangs in a lot of the games.
Plus, his baby form has those big rows of teeth.
Yeah.
I love
That's
the.
all I can think about.
I love the fan art. I posted it in the chat at some point a while back of like, what if Patamon and Angemon kept Tokemon's smile throughout all evolutions?
I do want to add that this thing that they do with Patamon with the eyes closed and then all of a sudden they open up and it's white. Every time one of the Digimon closed their eyes for a long amount of time, I was expecting to get jump scared.
Oh man, there's because we see the little glitchy part first, and there's so many times when they long pan on like their eyes or their tail, and you're like, which one's next?
Yeah,
and it happens a couple times.
They did that.
Yeah, because it's like you're watching for it, and it does happen a couple times, but it doesn't happen all the time, which is fucking great.
Like the biggest instance of it was when Sora and Beelmon are talking in the future scenes. She closed her eyes for a long time. It's slowly zooming in. I'm like, they're gonna open up and she's gonna take a bite out of Sora's face. I know it.
Oh, I would love that. This would be my favorite movie of all fucking time in any franchise if that was the case.
Which it also goes to show that if Digimon's animation team really, really wanted, they could make a fucking scary horror anime with this shit. Like Digimon Survive level.
I mean, they have leaned more and more into that.
Yeah, especially with some of the evolutions that you see, like in the game specifically, like
some
of them are cursed.
Digimon Ghost Game kind of gets into a little more of that type.
That's another reason why I want to watch that.
Ghost Game
is really good.
Ghost Game gets really dark, but even like Tamers came out before this. And Tamers leans into the dark a lot more. When I say we're going to enjoy Tamers, we are all going to enjoy Tamers because as much as it's still a kids show, and there is going to be some like dub edits out slightly because it is still Saban, it's still American television, but like there's some
a lot darker than I thought it would.
It did, and I kind of know now. I can actually talk about this. So I was telling Keja the other day because I've been doing some research on Digimon for another panel I'm doing at a con, and we have I knew that to a degree the staff that worked on Digimon did not really like O2. Apparently, most of the staff wanted to quit the Digimon project after O2 because they hated how much it jumped around. That's why there's so many left plot points and so many dead ends and so much filler. Is because nobody could agree on anything and everyone hated working on the project and they wanted to like stop working on the project. And the way the way they were able to keep them on board was, hey, we're going to give you a new director and y'all get to have fun with this one. And that's how we got Tamers. And like Tamers is like, hey, we want to lean into this dark theme a lot more because the person that's mainly in charge is known for doing dark themed anime. So that is why that one's taken a lot seriously, but Tamers is also what saved the Digimon franchise in a way.
And the add-on to that, like, there's a good reason why they were so pissed off. Like, we noticed this when I went through the fucking synopsis. They changed directors and shit so much for every fucking few episodes of O2. Yeah. I'm surprised the stream as well gone straight in a line that it went. Like, there's a lot of points where it should have teetered off into a completely different direction.
Also, another fun fact, and told Keja this one as well, in the initial draft for Digimon 02, Kin didn't exist. You know who was supposed to be the Digimon Emperor? Matt.
Oh. I'm glad I didn't go that route. That's stupid sounding.
I think it would have been cool. I thought it would be cool if, like, because imagine the TK trauma then. He has to fight his own brother.
Fair.
But then, that punch would have been crazy.
I know, right?
Personal.
I tried so much harder, though, because of all these edgelordy band names he has.
I mean, Tri wouldn't have... We don't know if Tri would have existed in that sense, because this was, like... I mean, this was initial, like, drafting phase of, like, hey, we're coming up with the plot for O2. What if we make Matt the bad guy? So, like...
They could have still done the redeeming arc like they did for Ken.
Yeah. They would have just had to, like... I don't think they could have pulled the, hey, I don't know they're actual living creatures with Matt. They would have to actually, like, do something different for his motivation, but...
It could have been a constant battle between him and Gabumon, too.
Yeah. Oh, if we could have got a Black Garurumon evolution out of that, though? Yeah. Imagine.
So cool.
But yeah, no, that was just random stuff I picked up when I was, like, looking more into stuff. We also, back into the story, so we have Patamon going berserk, and we have TK's PTSD where he, like, insists on taking Patamon back, and Patamon throws a fit, and so now he wants to go back too. And we have this long scene where Patamon confronts TK, and it's like, I'm infected, aren't I? If I go berserk, you have to promise to, like, take me down. You can't let me hurt you. And it's... It hurts, man. It hurts.
It's like, yes, we get to see TK lose his Patamon again.
I know, right? It's always fucking TK.
Oh, man, I cried.
I knew you were going to.
Muted myself in the call and just cried.
I heard the little tap of, like, her mic going muted, and I was like, I'm listening.
I just unmuted the end. I'm like, I am not okay.
Oh yeah, we're skipping a couple things too.
We've skipped around a little bit.
Yeah.
What about you, Zeus? What was your take on the Patamon reveal?
I don't know. I kind of saw it coming, I guess. I don't know. I knew one of them was going to be fucked up. It was like, who would have the most emotional impact for it to happen?
Yeah, that's true.
Let's have it be the one who it's happened to before.
Yeah. The one that always gets fucked over. Ugh. It's rough, man.
And it doesn't even amount to anything because they still all get infected regardless.
Yeah. Which, I mean, we learn later on it's because Meikumon is the source of the infection. It's not even that she was infected, she is just the cause of everything.
Which I hate that.
I found it interesting though, because I was expecting, like, because, you know, you see some of the Digimon with the signs of infection throughout, like, this movie.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, at the end, it doesn't even matter. Like, as you said, they all get infected. But I thought that at least, like, you know, they would get infected in, like, the order of where you see them getting infected.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just doesn't even matter.
Nope.
There's some you didn't see signs of at all. And that ended up going first.
So I viewed it like it depends on the Digimon's tolerance to stuff. Because isn't Patamon a data type?
Yes, I believe so.
It would make sense that he would be one of the first ones to turn, since viruses are technically his like weakness anyway.
Well, it's not technically a virus though. So
I think Meikomon's a virus type, isn't it?
yeah, but the infection isn't a virus type. It's actually just a problem in the code, which so it gets explained a little bit where it's not. And I think as he says, it's not an infection as much as it's a problem in the programming, because while everything exists on a binary code of 1 and 0s, there are now outliers in that code, which are, shown as 2s. Yeah, so it's not as much as an infection as much as it's the data becoming corrupted and being overwritten. So I don't know if, like, it would affect differently as much as it would just be, like, what part of their data gets...
What if it's connected to the Dark Ocean when TK turned a little bit?
Maybe? I was looking at, and I stopped looking at it because I got distracted, but I was looking at, because I don't know if this would tie into, like, the X virus or the X antibodies at all, but, like, because none of them are natural carriers of the X antibody, are they? All of them have...
No, I don't think so.
Because all of them have X...
They do.
Say, unless Meikoman itself is... No.
Yeah.
I mean, Meikoman does have an X Digivice, so maybe.
Maybe. Because it would be interesting if they tried to tie it in to, like, the X movie, which, for Keja and Zeus, who don't really know, it's a virus that some Digimon end up becoming immune to, I believe. Kain's watched the movie, I haven't. But it's a virus that takes over the digital world in a sense, but a lot of Digimon are natural carriers of the antibody, but those that aren't end up changing, which is why we have some of these variant forms that we've shown before in the Discord server, where we have, like, Terriermon X antibody, or like Gomamon X antibody, where he has a big fucking head, and Otamamon, who's just a giant fucking balloon. Like, it's because those are not natural carriers of the antibody, so they have had to adapt to, I guess, fight the virus.
Evolution.
Yeah. I haven't watched that movie yet. Kain knows more about it. I'm just talking out of my ass and assuming that's how it works.
Yeah, it's a really interesting movie. It's like, it's not the best, but the storyline is really cool because they bring in the Royal Knights, and like it has the potential to be a good movie. And then I don't know, it's kind of all over the place. It felt like
it ties into the current comic, the Liberator comic, so I think that's cool. So it wouldn't be too far off if they tied in Tri to it in a way as well.
Okay, so I looked it up. Somebody was asking if Mekomon did have X antibody, and somebody gave an interesting answer. It seems like the infection is an introduction to trinary instead of binary. We literally see Izzy sending a bunch of 1s and 0s, but then suddenly the infection is spreading and the 1s and 0s become 2s. I guess you could equate the X virus to trinary, since it would have the same effect. Digimon changes to their X forms. It could also possibly explain why Alphamon, a natural carrier of X antibody, didn't get affected by the reboot.
That would make sense, yeah.
Oh yeah,
that is a very good answer from 8 years ago.
Oh, does that mean so is... I don't know if this would matter, but is Jesmon also an actual antibody carrier? Because Jesmon's also not. He's not. So,
but I don't think he was. I don't think he was actually in the digital world when the reboot happened, because we never saw him after, like, the last time we saw him in the real world.
No.
He never really went back to the digital world.
Yeah, but I mean, regardless, like, he's from the digital world, but he's never been infected, and Digimon are infected in the digital world, even though Meicomon's not there, so...
Which I can't talk about it too much because I don't remember if they touch on it in the future movies, but I do think that they talk about Jessamon a little bit, so...
I think we get a little bit on Jessamon, yeah. I don't think we get too much, though.
We don't get a lot, but I think we get an explanation where he was and what happens with him during that.
Okay, since we're on the topic, Keja, Zeus, thoughts on Jessamon? Because it's our first appearance of him. He's bipedal, so...
That dude's fucking sick. He's bipedal, he's made of swords, and he gets stands? Shit.
Keja
I look this up. I think I remember seeing it, but it's been a couple days.
Yeah, that's fair.
He is a very pointy design.
Oh, he's one of my favorites. His entire evolution line. I love him so much. I'm so biased.
He is very pointy, but I do think I actually liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. For once, Keja and Zeus agree on a Digimon.
I like when he moves around, he like swaddles himself up in his cape. That shit was
Oh
cool
my
too.
god.
That was sick, yeah.
See,
Yeah, my note was cool blade thingy.
Cool blade.
I like his design. I do. I love his design. I just think it's too overly detailed with the armor.
I mean, I feel like most of the megas that have come out around that time were very heavily detailed, because that's around the time when they started just making things more so.
The thing I'm meaning though is for his particular what do you call them? I'll just say Royal Knights. Because,
Yeah.
like, a lot of their designs are like they're like this, but they're not as like heavily textured.
Well, he's
like the newest.
Yeah, he's one of the newer ones. That's what I mean, though.
Knights.
Yeah, because most of the Royal Knights existed way before Jessamon. Jessamon's a newer addition.
Mm-hmm.
Which I do like his design. I just wish they would have simplified the armor plates just a teeny bit.
That's
to
fair.
make them a little bit more balanced.
Nah, make that shit pointier.
Like, I like his design overall. I just feel like it's too much sometimes.
Yeah. That's understandable. I forgot we saw him in this movie. I also forgot this movie did not end with the reboot, so...
Yeah.
I thought we get the reboot and then we go to the digital world in the next movie, and then I'm like, oh, we're going right now. Okay.
Yeah, we're going right now.
Yeah.
I remembered seeing the babies at the end of this one.
I was fully expecting they go up into the thingy and then the movie would end. And
yeah.
And I was like,
that's where I thought it ended, and I was like,
yeah.
Wait, what's happening? Oh, for once we get in the digital world and they get attacked by a Digimon, and it's not Kawagumon, though.
No, that happened in the first episode.
Yeah, no. This time we get Alphamon instead. And they're like, what the fuck? Why is he here? But yeah, so we skipped around a little bit.
The last thing that happens next after the whole Izzy office thing was Mako, her talk with Mom, and then Sora's visit.
Yeah. Sora's visit's not important. She's just being annoying. She's butting in. She didn't help any. If anything, she kind of made things worse. I think TK's visit helped a lot more than Sora's visit did. Because at least, like, she breaks down when fucking TK visits her, and TK's like, yeah, you should come to the digital world with us. And, like, she's like, I have no right to. I knew all along that she was the cause of all this. And TK is like, I get it, because I couldn't tell anybody that Patamon was infected, which isn't necessarily on the same level, but kind of is. So, like, Sora just saying, oh, well, Tai had a dark Digivolution too, so, you know, I can't help with that, but maybe, you know, talk to somebody else who actually has experience. So, Sora hate is real. Sora can never do anything right.
Listen, there's only one character in this series I hate more than Sora, and that's fucking Mako's dad.
His
shows no fucking emotion towards his daughter, and it
doesn't.
Okay, to be fair, this is Japan, and this is pretty normal for Asian parents.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like...
Like, even if that's the case, that still pisses me off, and it pisses me off more because it actually happens on a daily basis, probably.
Yeah.
It's like, it's fine to be serious, but when you're seeing your child going through emotional statuses, fucking comfort them.
To be fair, her mom isn't even, like, doing anything. Meiko comes home and she's not even like, oh, where's Meikuman? Because obviously they know about Meikuman. Obviously she's been around for a while. And her mom's just like, you sure you don't want to go to school? You want food? And she's just like, whatever, fuck off. Like, go take your father some clothes, blah, blah, blah. Like, your daughter just fucking lost her best friend.
Yep.
Show some compassion, woman. I expect less from the dad, because the dad's at work. He got shit to do. It's fine.
Yeah.
And he's doing, what is it, crowd control, essentially, for what happened, at least. Kind of. What the mom doing?
I mean, you're right. And the other reason why this pisses me off more is that all the other Digidestin's parents, all of them, for the most part, are decent people.
Except for Joe's and Ken's.
I was gonna say Joe's.
That's why I left that thing.
Yeah.
Because Joe's parents are kind of assholes too.
Yeah, Joe and Ken kind of have the worst fucking parents, and I think everyone else is fine.
Yeah, everybody else has actual parents who actually give two shits about them.
Yeah.
Joe and Ken are just
like,
unlucky.
Yeah. But that is kind of an outlier, because at the end of the day, this is an anime made in Japan, and having seen, like, Asian parents in general, like, those kinds of parents are, and this is not a racist thing, it's actually just a general thing, are less, there's less emotion shown than parents anywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which...
And it's not, like you said, it's not racist at all to say that, because...
It's just cultural differences.
Different countries have different ways of raising children and having families. And unfortunately, some of them are really fucking shitty.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's unfortunate for Meiko to have to go through this. Granted, at this point, I still don't really have much sympathy for Meiko. Like, I feel bad for her more than I would feel bad for Sora if she went through this. But that's only because she's not Sora. Like, she didn't choose a digital partner that was causing an infection or anything like that.
Yeah.
For most of her life, it probably didn't matter until, 6 months ago when shit started happening. So, now all of a sudden her best friend is the cause of possibly the end of the world. What the fuck do you do in that situation?
Yeah.
Blame yourself.
It's a weird thing, though. Yeah, because, like, they knew that this was a thing. Like, they've been researching on Meikuman for years.
Yeah.
And, like, yes, only now is it a problem, but you would think they would have taken precautions of some kind.
Well, if they did, we wouldn't know about it because we only know what the kids know, and they aren't telling the kids shit.
Yeah. That is also, yeah.
Yeah, because they don't touch upon this ever.
No, because Matt goes and, like we said, Matt confronts Himekawa. Himekawa gives him some notes and says, yeah, this is what we know. The O2 kids are fine. Don't worry about them. Straight up fucking lies to his face. Which, I appreciate one thing for this series is that it doesn't handhold you for information, because he's told this stuff and it's implied that he told the others, because the next time we see Matt's at TK's house being like, hey, something's up with you, bro, I can tell, and they have their little cute moment or whatever. And, like, even when they're recapping, because we get told what the reboot is with the whole situation, which we skipped the whole Kyrie thing. But when they are explaining it to Agumon's explaining it to Tai, or the Digimon are explaining it to everybody, or Izzy's explaining it to everybody. We don't have to hear this explanation 20 times. We hear it once, and then we get cuts of just like the end of like, oh, so that's what's happening. I appreciate that. Please don't treat me like I'm a 5-year-old watching this series. Please just like give me the information once, and then if it's having to be shared to another party, I don't need to hear it again. I do appreciate that. It saves so much time.
It is.
We didn't skip the Kyrie bit. That's later. We're still like pretty early on.
I mean, we've kind of talked about the reboot already and them being in the digital world, so
yeah, but we're still kind of going through the so far.
Yeah.
It's interesting though, because like obviously this is a little bit later, but what you're mentioning about the everyone getting information.
Mm-hmm.
Some people got the information and other people did not.
Yep.
And that's really interesting because, you know, usually, or I feel like more often than not, they tend to, once someone finds something out, they'll tell everybody.
Yeah.
But in this particular situation, it was like 3 of them who knew about it, and the rest only found out at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which I do feel like part of it is like, this is a lot of things happening at once. I don't think we're getting an actual grasp of like how many days are passing. Like we definitely get a compilation of days passing after the reboot, but as far as from the time of Kumon going into the digital world to Kyrie being possessed to the reboot happening, do we know how many days passed?
Yeah, they're really bad about like syncing time because it all seems like it's just happening within a week, but it's actually happening over a month.
I want to say we have at least 2 days passed because we have TK getting Patamon and then like TK being in the dark in his room, which is obviously nighttime. And then Matt comes in and like, hey, turn on a fucking light. It's the middle of the night. Why are you standing in the dark kind of shit? Like, so we have at least that, but so it might be a time issue, but it also might be like, hey, we don't want to worry the others because Izzy's just so heavily focused on. He knows stuff, but he's not going to share information until he has like the answers to everything because that's how Izzy works. Tai, I don't fucking know why he wouldn't tell everybody. I guess to save the panic, but that's all I could think. But also he just might not have had the time because the very next fucking day, for all we know, could have been the day that Kumon showed up and the whole fight happened.
Mm-hmm.
So,
or like a couple of hours later. Well, the assumption is that Tai was told at night, and then the next morning you've got what happens with like Agumon and Kitty that I can't remember. Oh, Gatomon.
No.
And like Kyrie and Tai are standing there in that morning, and that's when the thing happens, isn't it?
Yeah. What it feels like.
Another thing that kind of helps piece together time. You can go off of Izzy's fucking stockpile of snack foods and teas that he's been going through because from the look of it, he's been working on it since the school festival.
Uh-huh.
And the amount of food and drinks that were littered across that office looks to be about a week, maybe a week and a half of stuff.
Okay, but I can put away some fucking food when I'm in front of my computer, so I don't...
Yeah, but this is Izzy. You know for a fact that he's just going to be like focused on his task and only eat and drink when it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah, but he also has Tentomon there to be like, hey, here's more food, here's more drinks. So he is being fed. He isn't just like there by himself. He has the Digimon being like staring at him like he hasn't moved. What if we give him water? Will he move for water?
And then the other thing was Joe was very shocked when he found out about it, so it might have been a week's time and he's just now realized, holy shit, you've been doing this for a week straight.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like if there's time that's disclosed, we've either missed it or it's just like it's made to be vague, which is...
It's made to be vague, likely with how they're running it.
Yeah, because even like in the synopsis, it's like, okay, we have the next day mentioned like once here. So it's like, or no, 1 week, well, no, 1 week later is after. So we have the next day, and then 1 week later is when they go to the digital world after the reboot. So
it's happening.
We have like one night vision. And that's about it.
how much time between the fucking festival and the beginning of this episode, or the beginning of things. I have no idea on that one. So that is the question mark. Where are we at in the next? We have TK's PTSD incoming. Poor Mako. Oh yeah, for some. Oh my god, the dub. Fucking Mimi calling Matt a tundra.
God.
Yeah, what?
So in the sub, she calls him a tundra by mistake, but she means tsundere, and they correct her on it, and then she proceeds to continue calling him a tsundere. They just never make that distinction in the dub, and she just keeps calling him a tundra.
Oh, dear.
That makes so much more sense.
Yeah, because he is a tsundere, and it works. My next note is Matt being a good brother, which is him coming in and like, hey, TK, you've been out of swords, because he notices TK's been, because TK took Patamon, and then they all had a meeting of like, hey, it's not fair if you take yours, and they make this whole plan of like, hey, we can take them during the night, and we bring them back while we're at school. And Matt picks up like, yeah, my little brother's acting weird. I know something's different, and TK plays it cool. I'm like, what was it? It was something about his band.
They'll find out that you suck at playing guitar.
Yeah.
And it hangs in the air. So I love the moment because like, he hangs there, he puts his head in his hands, and he's just like, I'm afraid. And I'm like, Patamon's even looking at him like, oh, are you gonna actually tell Matt? Nope. Fucking TK, man. TK and his sass. I love it.
I love that TK literally won't tell his brother, but he'll tell the new girl everything.
Again, like, he and Mimi have been there the most for her. And they have the most hints. Okay, so we've had Mako having her interactions with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And they do keep putting her off with TK and Mimi and Tai are the three that they kind of show the most interactions with.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just shoehorn Sora in there because Sora's supposed to be the loving one, but she doesn't actually do anything. But, like, we are slowly getting her, like, interacting with her, but they are just, like... Why are they pitting her with TK so much? Because this is, like, the third time that's happened, right?
Yeah.
It's weird.
It feels like a ship that's trying to be made. I'm not a fan of it.
No TK and Kairi for you, ma'am.
I already know I'm not getting it, but there's hints of it. Let me dream. It'll happen.
Oh my god.
New alternate timeline. TK and Kairi get together.
Man. Nah, it's gonna be Kairi and Davis. We just don't know it yet.
I will puke. I do not want the crazy stalking guy to get the girl.
Okay, he's not near as bad as his sister.
No, not nearly as bad, but he's up there with her.
Oh my god,
I'm glad she didn't appear in this.
Wait. What if Joe's dating June?
No, I don't. No.
That would
No.
Because
back in your head.
We had in the O2 series where she was playing with her name and because she met Joe's brother, right?
Oh
No.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Put it back in your head. That don't need to be canon.
But what if?
I don't wanna. Joe can get better women.
Can he get women?
Listen. He could do any better. He could go with another guy. I don't care. Anybody is better than June.
I'm putting.
Would be better.
It's either gonna be June or it's gonna be the girl that he stole the bike from from the Diaboromon movie.
Oh yeah.
I'm putting my money on one of those two.
That one.
I like that one.
Because that's a funny way of meeting your girlfriends. Like, I stole her bike to go save the world.
Oh my god. I don't know. It would be funny. I'm kind of for the June thing.
No.
Oh.
I mean, at least then Joe would know if not Kid, sorry, Thingy was missing.
Davis.
True.
Hi, Train.
I want it. Oh, I want it. I don't know why I want it, but I want it.
You just want to see something curse.
Listen, I like it more than Sora and Matt. Speaking of, okay, so we ended in 02, and they were like, Sora and Matt were clearly a couple, like they showed up to the final battle, arm in arm, all cutesy couple thing. We only have 2 instances of them actually, like, touching, and it was the first movie when he's asking her to a concert, and then she gets all flip-floppy between her and him and Ty, blah, blah, blah. And then it's in this movie where, like, they're talking about the reboot, and he just puts his hand on her shoulder. And, like, did they break up?
No idea.
They broke up after the concert thing.
Did they break up? Because they're not touching on that at all.
I'm too excited about the Izzy Mimi ship more than anything.
Okay, it is really cute when she shows up after the reboot and to his room, and she's just like help cleaning up for him. And okay, Mimi's outfits always on point, but her coming in and just like, I'm gonna take care of my mans and walk out. I'm for it.
Like, I don't care about Sora's like love triangle with the other two. I already know how that ship's gonna sail at some point. It's like she's too wishy-washy to actually commit to anything.
Loud ass train, bro.
Like the only fucking pairings I care about is whoever's Kyrie's with, whoever's Mako's with, and whoever's Mimi going with leaning towards Izzy, which, my god, tie that man down. Do something to keep his ass on the ground.
I didn't support it as much at first, but like this movie is like was my turning point for it because, well, one, I didn't know the Revenge of the Aboromon movie existed initially, and I never watched it because I didn't know it had a dub.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, I never saw those scenes with Mimi and Izzy, which kind of nothing really happens anyway, but it felt weird when I first watched Tri, and I was like, why are they shoehorning these two together out of fucking nowhere? But like, of all the Izzy getting embarrassed and her teasing him, none of that convinced me of the ship until I saw her come in and just like clean up the trash and walk out. And I was like, why is that? Why is the little domestic act where I'm like, oh, they're a cute couple? What is wrong with me?
I mean, I thought that they were a thing from like Adventure to Tri, to be honest with you.
I'm gonna be honest, in OG Adventure, I always thought Mimi and Joe would end up together. I don't know why. But
see, I didn't see that with Joe because I don't know what it was about Joe, but he did not seem like the type that was ever gonna like have anyone technically.
I mean, they play in on that a lot on this one. Nobody believed that. Not even the cast believe it. His own Digimon partner doesn't even believe he's the type to get that.
Exactly. So it's like it's a good way that they portrayed the character. It's like this man ain't gonna get a woman, and it's like now he suddenly has one. Okay, where's she at?
Yeah, right. She a video game.
Visual novels don't count.
Right. Alright. Next we have all the Digimon escape Izzy's office to have a conversation because Izzy's not paying attention, and Patamon reveals to everybody that they're infected. They talk about everything, and Patamon gives the same speech. And then we get Kairi is special again, And she gets taken over and comes to deliver a message, and we finally get the first mention of homeostasis in the series.
Yeah.
So, yay, lore dumps. We love lore dumps.
Yay, Lord.
I love lore dumps.
I'm still laughing that Lab is all the Digimon were just leaving Izzy's house. They were basically just announcing it, and he just didn't bat an eye.
Nope.
He's too invested in what he's doing.
Yup.
Literally,
Try to save the
Tantamon could have
world.
said, "Bye, Izzy. We're going out to have fun." He would have been like, "Okay, be safe. I gotta figure this out."
It took him so long to even realize that they lived.
Yeah. And he didn't even do anything about it. He was just like, oh, they're gone. What the fuck?
Oh well, I got a code.
Yup.
Tick, 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 tick.
He's like,
Anyway, back to what I was doing.
God. But yes.
Bad security guard.
So from Kyrie / homeostasis, we learn about we learn it's kind of about the reboot. We mostly learned about the reboot from Himekawa, who shows up afterwards, who was following Kyrie and the Digimon and everything. And the reboot is essentially just a reboot of the digital world that will return to its original state, which means anything digital will lose all of its memory, which it's just hard rebooting your PC or what's the word for when you factory resetting your PC?
Yeah, factory reset.
So all the Digimon are going to lose all of their memories. And poor Gatomon having to explain this to the peanut gallery here. Oh my god. Agumon is so dumb. Agumon's so dumb.
Yeah, he keeps a secret fantastically, by the way.
Yep.
I feel like this movie really cemented that whole thing I was talking about Agumon last time.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Where he just seems like a caricature of his like actual character.
He ain't even got a full bag of rocks to drop with.
Especially in the scene where all of them are like hanging out with their tamers or whatever for like, hey guys, we're about to lose our memories and stuff. Let's all like try and hang out together. And like all the rest of them, it's like, oh yeah, this is really sad. And then Agumon did the let's go do something like play soccer or eat or do this or eat. And I'm like, bro, we get it. You like food.
Okay.
This is supposed to be serious.
Some of these moments were really cute because it's like, okay, Gadamon's like, let's go shopping, and like Biomon's like, let's talk about how you are, Sora, because you like talking about you. And then Gabumon's just awkwardly standing in the middle of the studio.
I loved the Gabumon one. Why is he staring like that?
Why did he just stand there? He didn't even move. He just stood there the entire time.
Even when he got the harmonica out, he's like, just standing there.
I would have liked it.
Say a lot about him. He was locked in.
I would have liked it better if Gabumon walked over and just kind of fell asleep on his leg.
Yeah, I don't know why they were just like, yeah, we're just gonna, he's just standing there awkwardly the entire time, doesn't move even when Matt goes to sit down and grabs the harmonica, and he's just like, what are you doing? And I'm like, changing his face, and then just starts playing. I'm just like, okay, blink something, Twitch.
Why is he looking right into my soul?
Yeah, but God, it hit though, because you get all these flashes of everyone doing something with their partners, and then you get TK and Patamon's just in pain, and I'm just like, everyone's having a moment except for TK and Patamon. Bruh.
I also like that Tentomon gave Izzy uplifting words of advice, and he ends up telling that to somebody else, who ends up telling that to somebody else, and it's like a carry-through system.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, they actually took it to heart. That's amazing.
Right. Ugh. So we have we've caught up to essentially everyone having their moments. Izzy finding out about the reboot, and then he has a eureka moment where he now has a plan where he can do something with, which is his breakthrough. And And Meikumon is now appearing, and everyone has to fight, but TK doesn't want to let Patamon fight because he's scared, and then Greymon is the first to get like fully infected and go berserk and start attacking everybody. I just have my notes of just like, no, everyone is infected except Greymon. Is it? Was Greymon's last? Yeah, Greymon was last.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Greymon's
Yeah,
the last
okay.
one to get infected.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because,
Greymon holds out for a while.
I can't read my own handwriting.
And Angelomon were the ones that held out the longest, and when the Angelomon turned, Kabuterimon and Greymon were the longest.
Yeah, because they have so Izzy's big plan is he made a cube, the magic cube that will save everyone's data and memories, so that when everyone's rebooted, he can just like, I guess, hardwire the memories back into the Digimon somehow. So he puts the failsafe in, and everyone's having to fight to keep Meikumon into the void, back into the digital world, and then Izzy shows up with the cube, and now the idea is to push everybody into the cube, which I don't think pushing Meikumon into the cube is a good idea, considering it's the problem, but we get Izzy's or Tentomon's Mega Evolution, Hercules Kabuterimon.
Big bug.
Big boy.
Also, I had an idea on why Greymon and Metal Greymon was the last one to get infected. It's hard to infect an artificial intelligence when the intelligence ain't
Oh my
there.
god. Oh my god. This motherfucker.
I like that.
It would make sense. He's so dumb that he was one of the last ones that got affected by it.
Oh my god.
Patamon.
Pentamon's so smart it didn't affect him that bad.
Yeah. Also, this is our first fight where we see the Angel Woman evolution, so we got to see that animation for the first time. So
True.
it's fucking sick as hell.
So good.
Thank goodness it was a ultimate, because I don't know how I would have felt about the CG like that with fucking no.
The CG legs, the CG arms.
That would have been wild. But the other thing too, like Angemon has hands.
Yep.
Did he ever do that like punching key blast thing before? That was fucking sick.
I
never remember it.
Yeah, Hand of Fate, but he's never done it like rapidly.
Yeah, he does it
That
once.
shit was fucking sick.
I know, right? Like, why you gotta be badass when he's fucking evil? He can't be badass when he's normal.
He also whipped out the Kendo sword staff too at the very
I
beginning.
know. Oh my god.
It's like Kane pointed out when we were watching it. He's like, the only time that fucking needle spray ever works is when it's on friendly fire.
Oh my god. Poor Togemon.
We also learned that fucking Kabuterimon can take hits. Like, he took hits from ultimates, from champions, all
he does.
Blank.
Man, Kabuterimon went fucking through it because, like, he's the last one to, like, not be infected, and, I mean, he's Hercules Kabuterimon and trying to push everyone through the gate and trying to fight all of his friends, and he's fucking moving them. How the fuck?
I need a power scale on that.
Yeah, right? What's happening?
So, wait, are you talking about the final push?
Yeah!
So, I think he actually breaks through to all of them at the end, and it's not them holding him back. They're all hugging, and he's pushing all the mass into the gate because that's the only thing holding them together.
But Meikumon is still there.
Meikumon, yeah.
Yeah, and Meikumon has hands.
Meikumon is basically in his mitt, and she's not even able to touch the ground. I don't think she can do any kind of movement.
Okay, also, I'm unsure on this one because it's never mentioned by name in this series. We don't get the name for this evolution until Ghost Game. But this is Crackmon, right, Kain?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Crackmon.
Why is
I was wondering what happened.
Yeah.
That's the name.
We do get information on it in the games, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like Crackmon's design.
I love.
It looks fucking cool. Bipedal again, by the way.
Why you got titties though?
Yeah, I was gonna say I like the design, but I hate that it's got boobs.
Yeah, this
This
is
Intense boobs.
This is why I kind of like Mekomon, because it has both a dark and a light side evolution.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really cool on both ends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause this is Maycrackmon Vicious mode. There's normally there's another Maycrackmon.
Yeah.
Doesn't show off as much boob actually now that I'm looking at the design.
Yeah. Only evil have tit.
That's really funny.
I mean, even further down the line, we don't really see too much of a change in anything.
No.
Yeah.
But
I really like Mekumon's like evolution line a lot.
Mekumon's evolution is so fucking good. Like, I like Digivolutions that have the splitting paths because Mekomon's one of them, but Lopmon's another one that has, because we've seen Lopmon, Kokomon to Wendigomon to Cherubimon, and then Cherubimon Virtue Mode. But Kokomon also goes to Lopmon to Antilamon, which is the good path, not Wendigomon, right? Or no, it's Cherubimon to whatever. But to Antilamon. Antilamon's the good path, where Wendigomon is the bad path to... I love that. I love the splitting paths of, like, we have an evil evolution line, because Greymon has a dark evolution in Skull Greymon, but Greymon does not have a dark evolution path, just a single dark evolution.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, there's Black War Greymon, there's that, but that's...
I was gonna say, so what's the difference between, like, Black Digimon and just... Is that not, like, a dark path?
Not really, because generally they come from different Digimon. Because Black War Greymon doesn't typically come from Agumon, he comes from Black Agumon, right? I mean, there's instances where he can, but... Doesn't Black War Greymon come from Black Agumon to Blue Greymon to...
That is all that line.
Yeah. And it's more a difference in, like, what? Agumon is a vaccine, and Black Agumon is a virus type?
I believe so.
Yeah, Black Agumon's a virus type.
Yeah.
The entire, like, even Black Gabumon's the same way.
Yeah.
Virus types.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all weird, convoluted data bullshit. But yeah, they're different Digimon. They're not paths.
Okay.
Which
So,
Which, I mean, generally I know that from Cyber Sleuth anyway. I was
Yeah.
just like, is it not technically like a...
because we don't see Maycrackmon's alternate, quote-unquote good form in any of the anime, right?
No,
No.
well, not.
So I can actually just drop that in the conflict.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
can.
'cause she looks super pretty in good form.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. She's.
I love that design.
Very fluffy.
Yep. We don't get official. I don't even know. I haven't finished Ghost Game, so I don't even know if we see good Maycrackmon in Ghost Game. I just know Maycrackmon shows up, and that's when we got the name for it finally. Because up until Ghost Game appearance, Beikumon only existed in this movie. So that's why she's not going to be in Cyber Sleuth for Keja.
See, well, this art piece also kind of makes me like the dark version more because it's less titty and actually the floof, but it's more angular.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they would have gone with that kind of a form instead of going for the oh she has titties now. No, just angled floof.
I just noticed the stinger on her tail.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's kind of wild.
she does have that in both the good and the bad form.
And she does.
sure
Oh,
does.
yeah. Goddamn.
Yeah.
I'm like, I really like the design. I just wish that it didn't have to be a sexual thing.
Too much titty.
That's
Like,
what I kind of viewed on it too. It's like we don't really get to see that emphasis form anyway, so it makes it a moot point to make it sexualized.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, at least so it's not nearly as bad as Rosemon with all the jiggle physics. They are just kind of there. They don't do anything. They just kind of exist. Whereas Rosemon, it's like every movement. We play in Dead or Alive over here.
Somebody set their age meter to 99.
Oh my god. Also, thoughts on Hercules Kabuterimon's design, since that's our first appearance of him as well.
It's just a big, dumb, stupid monster, and I fucking think it's awesome. So cool.
I love
that. He is bipedal.
He is bipedal. That does go hard.
Yo.
But it's also, he's the most monstrous looking like monster I feel so far. At least in some of these movies.
Yeah. Which, I mean, Kabuterimon's line has always kind of been the most non-human looking evolutions, excluding the giant cactus thing that turns into the human things. But yeah, Kabuterimon's line's kind of terrifying.
I think the irony of this too, of it being like a big gross monster, yet it's a good guy. I really like.
That's fair.
That's so fair. Out of all of Tintamon's line, I think Hercules is my favorite.
Nice.
Shocking because I hate bugs.
Because you don't see Hercules Kabuterimon hardly anything aside from like the super old V-Pets and like the old Digimon games. You rarely see him be put in use in anything mainstream story-wise, and it's good that they finally dug him out because he's a cool design and he really gets to show off all the amount of power he actually has because he was one of the strongest Digimon in the early games.
Yup. He's also one of the few. Oh, sorry to cut you off. He's one of the few X antibodies that I think the X antibody is worse. I think the OG is better.
In the first games too, like he was one of the only megas you could get in Digimon World 1, legitimately.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's one of the first megas that actually got a full-fledged design before, like, he ever made it into an anime or anything.
Probably. I mean, all of these, if I remember correctly, the megas that they have existing are megas that existed at the time of the original series, right? So they would all be like older and like, yeah, his is definitely one of the earliest megas that we've had from a game.
Yeah.
But I respect it that like, hey, we're gonna come up with a Digimon series to tail in the series for something that's 20 years old, and we're going to give them all Mega Evolutions, but we're not going to give them new Mega Evolutions. We're going to give them stuff that would have existed in the original continuity, which I know pissed a lot of people off because that means we get the dragon for Angelwoman. But
like the dragon.
I also love the dragon.
I like the dragon more than Ophanimon.
Yo. But,
At least Pink Dragon looks pretty.
Very. Yeah, no, Kabuterimon, his line. I have a soft spot for bug Digimon in general, though.
For me, it's the designs. They do the designs good and keep them actually to the bug attributes.
Yeah.
I forgot its X antibody form appeared in Digimon World 4.
I mean, I do like its X antibody. It looks sick. It makes me think of MacGyver.
I just like it less than the original.
I can get that too.
I feel like this does like the opposite of what a lot of X antibodies do, because I feel like X antibodies usually make the designs very like sharp and angular and pointy, and this like just cleaned up the original design.
Yeah,
like, it looks more smooth.
Yeah, it looks more like an armored Digivolve than anything.
Yeah.
So Hercules Kabuterimon was one of the first megas to exist. It's actually in the original V-Pet, well, not the original V-Pets, but in the Pendulum 1.0 series V-Pets. So that's a 98 release Digivice.
One of the OGs. I'm sad that they didn't get used more until now.
Yep.
Because he's a cool ass design.
He is. Yeah, that's cool, because like we don't have I don't even know if we have a lot. Oh my god, it's the same V-Pet line that had Saber Leomon and Metal Edamon.
Oh, that's fucked up.
But Yeah, there's only 3 metal ultimates on that line, and he's one of them. So, okay, so we get obviously. I love that they don't even like hint that like, oh, maybe they made it into a cube, because we see him pushing them into the gate, and the cube's beyond the gate when the reboot happens, because we have this timer for it. So they don't even be like, oh, maybe they'll have their memories, or maybe things worked out. They all are just like, nope, we fucked up. They forgot. Zeta's been done. So now they're just all waiting for the signs of the digital world to appear out of the quantum sea, which is part of the lordom thing of like the existence of the world. And we just get this montage of like what everyone's been doing, and everything's that kind of shrouded in like depression gray. And you see Izzy trying to reason with people. And I like that they show Izzy going to everybody, and then we later get the voiceover of like them recollecting like Izzy yelling certain parts at him. So we don't have to deal with the entire conversation, but we do like, we hear the parts that like stuck out to Ty when he was like, we need to go, we need to do something. And Ty's just kind of like, I don't know, dude. And
I'm gonna say it. Ty needs a punch in the face.
He does. I mean, they do eventually come in. I love that they all gather, because like they all just collectively gather at the spot. And the first instance is Ty hears the whistle somehow, and him and Kyrie run off, and everyone is just there.
All comes back to that damn whistle.
Yep. Every time. But yeah, they make the plan they confront the adults to like, hey, we're gonna go to the digital world, we gotta find our partners, we gotta make sure everything's okay. Teacher dude is against it. Himekawa is all for it, and she's like, oh, I'll figure something out for y'all. I'll meet y'all out there. Why the fuck does she have a D3?
Why does it look like Ken's D3?
I was thinking that too, but it's not.
That's because it is Ken's.
Is it
No,
Ken's?
it says in the synopsis it's Ken's D3 and his D terminal.
Is it? Because it looks different.
It says, using the power of their crest as well as Ken's D3 and D terminal, they're able to force open a portal.
You're looking at a different synopsis than I am.
Mine's from the Digimon wiki.
Oh, mine's from just the regular wiki. I don't trust the Digimon wiki. People.
It makes sense because it is his color scheme.
I think it looks different though.
I also thought at the time.
I thought it looked the same, but that could have just been me.
It does look slightly different.
I can't mention it right now because we're not at that point. In the future episodes that we see, there's another theory that I have that whose it actually is, but I'm willing to bet it's Ken's.
Yeah. I mean, it would. I don't know, because like
it's a slightly different shape, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks different. I'm looking at them side by side.
I looked up Ken's D3, and I'm like, that's not what we saw in the movie.
Mm-hmm. Which, granted, we don't have Ken's D3 in this art style of this movie, but as well as like when I looked at him, like that's not Ken's, because it does look different. It's very slight, but it is different.
I mean, I just saw a black D3 and I was like, is that Ken's?
Yeah, I had that first thing too. I'm like, wait, no, his definitely looks different than that though.
Yeah, I sent my other theory in the group DM.
Okay. I'm gonna have to veto that one because I know yeah, that'll get handled. But I'm trying to see.
Yeah, because that was the only other way I could think of that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it might actually be Ken's and they just redesigned his Digivice too.
Possible. I was just. It's possible. I'm looking. Yeah. I'm looking at descriptions of D3s, and oh my god, it's listing everyone that has a D3. But who's this? Who the fuck is this? I have stumbled into.
Oh, did you find a hole?
Yes.
Mm.
Oh, that is not.
Unless does Mako have a D3?
No, she has a regular
No.
Digivice.
Yeah.
We see it go black, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It's the
Ew.
funky X Digivice.
So, oh my god, I lost what page I was on. Which of these is my page? Oh my goodness.
Woman has too many tabs open.
I do!
Tabs for days.
Because there are apparently the 17 Dark Seed host from the end of the Digimon movie have D3s.
Huh? How did they get D3s?
I have no fucking clue, but it says in the list of owners of D3s, we have Daisuke, we have Inoue, which is Yoli, Aori, Cody, TK, Kairi, Kin, Kawada Noriko, which is one of the seven dark seeds, Yoshizawa Takashi, Shibata Hiroshi, which all of these are the 3 named of the dark seeds that we get, and then 17 other dark seeds that have apparently D3s. So
They've stolen it from anyone, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
So, wait, which wiki are you using, Cyan?
This one's on the Wikimon.
Okay, so I can actually confirm that it's Ken then, because even Wikimon says in the Tri section, Ken's disappearance, his D3 came into Himekawa Maki's possession along with his D terminal. So it's on 2 different wiki sites that they're confirming it's Ken's.
Are they confirming it on here?
Yeah. Hang on, I'll give you the page that I'm on.
Mm-hmm.
It's about almost a little bit lower than halfway down. The Tri section.
Oh, it's the same page I'm on.
But they do also say that it is Ken's.
It does say it here, but I'm just like, it doesn't look the same. That's my thing. Is like it does not look the same.
They might have changed the design of it because they weren't happy with it before.
But they haven't changed any others. That's the whole thing. Is like, why change his? Yeah, we see Kairi's and TK's.
Maybe. I don't know. Like, there's. After talking to the designer of the Digivice itself, it's like, why change it?
It would be something I'm probably will look more into because I'm curious to see. Because if it is Ken's, that's gonna be pretty fucked up. That she has that, but yeah. Otherwise, because I don't know. I didn't initially think it was his because it looks different, but if it's his, then that raises other questions.
Yeah. I mean, I take it at face value because 2 different wiki sites say it. I fucking lean into it at this point.
Of them, the thing is, both of them are fan wikis, and that's where, like, because I was only on the fan wiki because it has the descriptions of what they look like and all the list of owners.
I mean, if you ever get into a chance to ask that question to the official people, you can figure it out.
Hey, Bandai Namco, I've got questions for you during Digimon Con 2025. Please respond if you're watching this and have subtitles for Japanese somehow. I just have some questions.
That would be a nice question to ask during that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the closest I get to ever talking to anybody from the Digimon stuff is going to be English voice actors, so...
Which they're not going to be able to help very much with that.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to know that shit.
But I wouldn't be surprised because they change Digivices like people change pants at this point.
This is true. I'm just curious because I'm like, if it's his, that's questionable. If it's not, whose the fuck is it? But also, how do all these kids also have... I mean, I guess we do see them all get digital partners and they all get Digivices, but I didn't think they got D3s. I thought they just got Digivices, but they're listed under D3s. That's what's... Why are you listed under D3s? Anyway, the kids go to the digital world, and this is where I have my note for, this is the most contact Matt and Sora have had all three movies. So we get to the digital world, we see a glimpse of Ken over a cliff, and then Alphamon and Jessmon fighting. So we get to see Jessmon again, and we get to see Alphamon, and we get the kids hear the whistle after running away from the battle and find their babies, literal babies, and they don't remember them, as we knew they wouldn't. And then Sora fucks up and is just like, I'm gonna run towards them, and almost scares them all the fuck away because she's an idiot. And we have Izzy being
the one, yeah.
Yeah, Izzy being the voice of reason. He's like, I'm gonna talk to you. Can you tell me about this world? We're new here. Like, Izzy being Izzy. I love it.
Of all people, though, I didn't expect it to be Izzy. Like, yes, he's the smart one, but, like, I've never really seen Izzy as being, like, a gentle, like...
He is
a gentle person, but...
He's the most, or least likely to be prone to emotional impulses, which at this point, everyone would have an emotional impulse of, like, hey, my digital partner, you shouldn't remember me. Izzy's gonna be the only one that can approach this rationally, at least, so I guess that does fit. But yeah, so we get their introduction, and then we get to see the Digimon Emperor and Himekawa meet up, and Digimon Emperor is Genai. Or Genai, or...
Yeah, Genai.
however you want to pronounce it. It's a fucking G. I don't understand why they say it Genai. It's fucking G.
Digimon Emperor becomes Obi-Wan Kenobi. There you go.
Plot twist?
Plot twist?
Plot twist?
Oh my god, Himekawa had something planned this whole time.
That's not the plot twist. The plot twist is that fucking Genai is here. Hold on.
I don't know. Himekawa being into digital world and she not getting sucked up by the gate is a pretty good plot twist.
How the fuck she got there is one thing.
Yeah, exactly.
But Genai is working with Himekawa?
And Genai is the one who's been pretending to be Ken this whole time?
Yep.
The plot thickens, eye wiggles.
So,
like... It's more interesting because, like, they've... You know, Himekawa has said that they have had contact with Genai.
Yep.
It's like, how much of this is...
planned,
and she knew about?
I mean, how could you possibly think that she was planning something? She wasn't evilly smiling like 4 or 5 times throughout the past 2 movies.
But then the question is, okay, so like Genai is not evil as far as we're aware. We also know that Alphamon's not evil. He's trying to get Meicoomon because of Meicoomon is the problem. So is Himekawa evil, or is she good and trying to fix things with Genai to fix the stability? And again, are they working with Alphamon, or are they not? Because now we know Himekawa is working with somebody.
I'll give you the leeway for Genai, but Himekawa's smiles thus far have been creepy fucking bad guy smiles.
They are.
Benefit of the doubt.
But how many red herrings? How many red herrings have we already had in this series of like random hands reaching for Meicoomon and it's not evil people, or it's not, and then we finally get, you know, Kin reaching for Meicoomon.
You know, like Digimon Emperor picking up Meicoomon, going through the portal, and then for some reason just saying, "Oh, okay, bye."
Yeah, but it's like at this point, what the fuck is going on and who? Because we know Himekawa and Genai are working together, but we don't know to what ends, and we don't know how Alphamon plays into this.
Kin either.
Yeah, and then there's the Jessmon fighting Alphamon, so those two are obviously not on the same side.
And everybody starting from scratch.
Yep.
Which did they say that? Did they say that Jessmon was a knight, or was it Alphamon that's a knight?
Alphamon's a knight. I don't know if they actually did. They say Alphamon was a knight. I think we just said it was a knight.
I don't think they ever bring up the Royal Knights.
Yeah, I think
as a term in general.
Yeah,
we mentioned it as a term because like they're all looped into that group.
Yeah, because most Digimon are part of some kind of grouping, and Alphamon is one of the Royal Knights. Jessmon is also part of the Royal Knights storyline, but it's not really relevant in here. So I don't think they ever mention it.
Kind of like group them together in that bias.
I think they just mention their power level, that they're mega.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they're both mega levels. But we just don't know what's going on. And I'm a be honest. I don't remember what's going on between Alphamon and Jessmon.
Well, I remember.
I vaguely have an idea, but I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember the details regarding this.
Love of the game.
Yeah,
that's really all we need.
I don't know why they're fighting. So genuinely, I forgot on that one.
If I remember right, and if Kain also remembers, I will post it in the group DM.
Also, I forgot. I remember Keja when we watched. You were like, man, you just fucking lie about shit, and I believe you, and I don't remember what it was about on this one, on this episode.
Yeah, you're like, oh, we don't get any more Megas for a couple more
episodes. So Zeta said that, not me.
Wait, what? What did I do?
In the last episode, you were like, "Yeah, we don't get any more megas in the next episode." Because I was like, I don't know if we get any more megas until later. And you were like, "I'm looking at the synopsis. No, we don't." And Keja took it out on me. She's like, "You lied about it." And I'm like, I genuinely forgot. But also, Zeta's the one that confirmed that, not me.
I forgot Hercules Kabuterimon was in this one.
Yeah. But I love that I got blamed for it.
It felt like I was being actually mean.
No.
I was just like, another red herring from Cyan.
It wasn't even me. I just genuinely forgot.
I gotta give freaking Kain some god dang mental damage because even though they lost all their memories, the easiest partner to get the trust back would be Koromon, because all he has to do is offer a steak and he's fucking folding.
Yeah.
All it takes is food.
Hey, you want to be best friends? Here's a juicy steak. I just picked it out of the ground. Who wants it?
Right. It is going to be interesting to because again, I'm like, I've seen this, but I know what happens. But it's gonna be interesting as someone has rewatched everything to see how this plays out. Because again, I remember most of the stuff, but most of the stuff I remember was from this movie. Because for obvious reason, this movie is mental damage. The fucking movie. The next movie is a little bit of a blur for me. I remember the last movie. I know what happens in the last movie. I remember what happens in 4.
I mix 4 and 5 up a lot. I feel like.
Like I said, part of this movie I thought happened in 4. I thought at the end of this one we would get. I legitimately thought that we ended this one with finding out about the reboot. I did not realize we got the reboot in this one.
Yeah, it felt like there were a lot of parts of the movie were just gonna end.
Yeah. Considering the next one is called Loss, that's the main reason I was like, okay, that would make sense when we get the reboot and everything happens in Loss. No. What the fuck?
Confession.
They picked bad choices for their title.
Mhm.
I mean, I want to say it probably makes sense, but
Mhm.
because
I also
4 is supposed to be like coping with loss, I guess.
probably.
I also didn't realize that for the fourth and fifth movie, they did April Fool's versions of the covers.
Oh,
What?
And so since now we've watched the third movie, there aren't any spoilers on this one. Here you go. The real one next to the April Fool's
Oh my
version.
god.
I hate it here.
Yeah.
I
They
love
did
it.
for
The super cool one, and then you put that
Mhm.
shit over it. No,
They did it for film 4, and they also did it for like the main cover of like the movie for like when it all finished up.
Oh, I love it. I hate it, but I love that they did that.
I hate
Mm-hmm.
that Tex is an upside down turd.
Oh my god.
Also, that movie cover is gorgeous, though.
Yeah, the movie covers look fantastic.
Oh yeah, all the DVD covers I fucking love.
Since we've watched,
That was the one thing I liked the most, is that they put a lot of good artwork into this.
Mm-hmm.
seen the first two now. These are for 1 and 2.
Like, they have no right looking that good. Like, look
I
at fucking
really
Matt
like the
and Ty
cover.
sitting on the fucking hilt of that weapon.
I really like the cover for the first one. This one
It's so
looks
good.
so
And
good.
the second one,
Yep.
the way they're standing on Black Imperial Draymon.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
I like that look for Rosemont more than what we got in the actual thing.
Real.
It's because she's not
More
moving.
elegant.
It's because she's not moving.
I didn't even know she had blonde hair.
You're
Oh,
too.
shit, I didn't either.
Oh my
Exactly,
god.
yeah.
I didn't know she had hair. Holy shit. What the fuck? She has hair?
She has
Did you-
blonde hair out the back of her face.
Oh, she has hair!
No, why you didn't notice is because when she digivolves, the hair doesn't exist.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Literally? They took it away.
Oh my god.
They do it for Data Squad too.
Oh, I think it's because it's hiding behind her cape.
Yeah. I'm gonna say she's always had hair. It's always been there.
I've just now noticed that it never shows up in her Digivolutions. That's so stupid.
So pretty.
At least add some like strands to the front to show that she has hair.
That's because the cape's in the way.
Yeah, it's actually just the cape. Like,
Yeah.
Like, looking at the cowl of this thing, no wonder I didn't see any hair. What the hell?
Yeah, looking at the cowl. Looking at the cowl, I'm sure.
Look at the cowl. Look at the collar of that cape. There's no way I'm looking at that.
Hold on. I'm looking at. Did they made her more boobad, or not more boobad? The area around the waist, they exposed that more in this design.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, because the original one, she had a more tasteful look to her outfit, which actually looked better. That looks better.
Hey, you can see the hair.
I can see the hair.
I like that look more for the actual red.
A lot of like original art concept art is very different, because look at Palmon's concept art versus what she looks like now. Because Patamon initially, like, the leaves of the flower and stuff were eaten away and the eyes are darker. They definitely, like, they changed things from concept art to, like, anime art a lot.
Agumon looks a lot more dinosaur.
Yeah.
Like, in his, like, OG art.
Yeah.
Well, see, I do like some of the changes they did for Rosemont. I don't like the change for the red. I think the way that the concept art is better, because it actually shows more emphasis that that's a flower.
OG
Whereas this is
Agumon.
just like, I do like
I've
OG
seen OG.
Agumon.
That's
Agumon.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Like, I do
They
like
try to-
that.
How do
I
you-
just don't like how the OGs just are always so super veiny.
Yeah. Yeah, that arm vein is insane.
Like, they're all of the blood from his heart is pumping into his left arm.
Oh my god. But also,
Find the originals.
if we're going off of Data Squad art, Agumon and Data Squad has some changes too.
Listen, I
Yeah.
love everything about Data Squad Agumon aside from his nostrils.
I like the gloves. The gloves are a cool
The gloves
addition. His
actually look
nose is
cool.
why his nose look like that.
And that Agumon's smart-ish.
Is he?
He's actually a lot smarter than people give him credit for.
I might be misremembering. We'll see when we get there, because I don't remember him being very smart. I just remember him being very boss. Like, I do what you say, boss.
He does. He does do that, but he does have his own intelligence level. Like, he actually is a lot smarter than most of the Agumon that we see throughout the different timelines.
I mean, this Agumon has his moments.
When he's not thinking about and food and lunch.
Yeah,
and
when he's
second lunch and
when
then
he's
third lunch.
when he's talking to Black War Greymon.
One instance of intelligence
It was really
that
sweet.
just probably came about because he had a full belly for once.
He's also had a few moments in heart to hearts with Tai. They've had their
I'll give him
moments.
that. In the main
They
series, he's
did.
definitely better about it.
Yeah.
Holy shit! In these
His
movies,
intelligence
it is.
level dropped to some in Tri.
They gave
Yeah.
him they did to him what Dragon Ball Super did to Goku.
Oh my god. I don't know. Agumon probably knows what kissing is, at least.
Ugh.
The silence.
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
just,
To be
I'm
fair,
just
you
trying
cut
to
out
think
at
of
the
a
end.
Digimon.
Oh. I said it. Agumon probably at least knows what kissing is.
Oh.
Goku does not.
I don't know. I feel like Agumon would hear about that from Tai and be like, "Is that a food?"
Why would he hear from it from Tai? Tai ain't kissing nobody. Hold on.
If he ever talked about that stuff, which thankfully he never does. He ain't like Davis.
Thankfully.
I can't wait to watch
I
more
love
movies.
Davis, but god damn it, he thinks with his lower region brain too much.
I mean, he got better towards the end of the series.
He did get better. And I can only hope that in the O2 movie he keeps that good stride towards being a little bit better.
Because I feel like because it was Davis got better and less annoying about it, and it was Cody got worse.
Yeah, Cody definitely got worse. Which sucks, because I liked Cody at first, and then he fucking went downhill fast.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So much.
And then the other two were like...
Yoli also got worse.
I like them, but like they're also got their moments where I just want to choke them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be real, I don't really miss them. For plot reasons, I miss them, but for character reasons, I do not miss them in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think out of all the O2 cast, aside from Kyrie and TK, I can only stand Yoli the most. Maybe Ken too. He has his redeeming feature.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
You're
know.
Not
stuck on
being a
the
dumbass.
start of Ken. I liked Ken at the end.
I
Ken
can.
is good. Start Ken stupid.
Ken is redeemed by Wormmon too much for me to have an unbiased opinion.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Yoli, I can't, because I view Yoli's delusions as bad as Davis's, because Davis's were like, Kari is my girl, and Yoli's is like, I'm gonna have fantasies about Mimi being my sister and this great epic romance. I'm like, we don't need this. Or her fangirling over like every male in the series that isn't Davis. Why she hit on like every male that isn't the main cast? Every single fucking one of them.
I
I mean,
mean,
she hit on Ken.
Did you
Yeah.
did you see all the guys that was surrounding her? She had her pick of the litter.
At least Davis was loyal.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of easy to be loyal when it's one sided. Well,
I'm God. I mean, it was kind of one-sided when she was like after Michael, and then she got butthurt because she's like, "Oh, he doesn't have any, probably has no interest in me." Like, he don't fucking know you, bitch. Chill the fuck out. Is there anything we missed?
no, we covered about everything. We just hopped around, got confused along the way.
So much fucking happened, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
yeah, it's a 2-hour movie almost. There's a lot of shit.
Also, did anyone else listen to the ending song? Because I know me and Keja did. Okay. So the closing.
Unfortunately, didn't get able to.
That's fine. The closing song for this one is actually sung by the Japanese voice actor of Matt, and it's supposed to be a song from his band, Knife of Day. It's a really good song. You can listen to the actual like full version of it. It's very fitting for this movie. The lyric wise, yeah. So I highly recommend listening to it. Granted, all the ending songs are pretty good, but like this one being sung. What isn't wait. So 2 was Koji Wada's 7. And then 1 was the song by AIM, which is AIM the voice actress for Mimi in Japanese, I think. I could be wrong. I think so. Yeah, it's the voice actress for Mimi. So and then our next one will also be a song on 4 will be a song by AIM. So
yeah, because AIM has a lot of like influence in this particular part of the series.
Yep. And then
we also
Koji Wada,
we also
so
get Butterfly by all the cast too at some point.
Is it actually in? I know they released. It says on the soundtrack. I know that for sure.
Yeah, it's on the soundtrack, but we don't actually get in the series. I would have loved to have seen that in the last movie or something, because that would have been really good.
We'll listen to it when we get to movie 6.
Because that song is so good when they're all singing it.
It is. It's really cute. I love it.
I love that they did it. I love that they did that.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know that the voice
no, it is.
Out their shit. Oh,
it is. It's the ending theme on the 6th movie. So we're gonna get we'll get a TV version of it so we can listen to the full one probably, but
yeah. No, that's how you know they actually cared, because all the voice actors put their best into that.
Yep.
You could feel them all really getting into it.
There's a YouTube version of it where it'll actually highlight which character is singing at any given moments as well, if you're confused by, since we're not watching this in Japanese and aren't familiar with the voices.
No, I go back and watch that video every so often because it's so fucking good.
Also, heads up, our next movie, movie 4, is the shortest movie of the 6th. It is only 78 minutes long, so...
Oh, okay.
It is barely over an hour, so we won't have... considering we've been talking about this for 2 hours. We'll have it considerably less. But... yeah, so... that was Digimon Adventure Tri 3. We will be back in 2 weeks with the next one. Probably longer for us for recording because I don't know when I'm setting up recording with you guys again. But in the meantime, if they want to find you, Keja, where can they find you at?
I stream on Twitch at KJames13, and I have a Twitter under the same name.
Kain, where can they find you?
Oh, you can find me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, at punished_Kain.
I love changing up the order and putting them off guard.
I'm scared.
Zeus, where can they find you?
Whoa, I'm out of order. I have a Twitch and a Blue Sky at Zeus Eternal.
And Zeta, where can they find you at?
You can find me on Blue Sky, Twitch, TikTok at Zeta Redux.
And I am Cyan Kincaid. If you want to find any updates regarding this podcast or any other podcast I run, you can find them at RiceCon Podcast on Twitter. These episodes are uploaded on both our Spotify page, which is Digimon Conflict, and our YouTube page, which is Riceball Conflicts. Be sure to give us a like, a subscription, a comment, a share, if you will, and let us know what you thought. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.